Hello dear professionals, welcome to the channel. So today's session is going to be about the TCS NQT exam. The operational details of the exam are very much available on the website of TCS. So I'm not going to reiterate those operational or registration details or the yearly updates of the exam. This video is to help you guys that no matter what is the score on your scorecard or the outcome of the interview that you appear after this exam, no matter what those are, you still win after taking this exam. That is the main purpose of this session, and I'll be answering some very crucial questions, answers to which will help you to have a success mindset when you go through the journey of this exam. And starting with the number one question, what expectations you should have from this exam? If you score well in this exam, do you get interview calls directly or there is more to it? You need to do something more to get those calls. So we will cover that. Also, does it nullifies the downside of your profile? For example, if someone has scored less than 60% or has completed their graduation in more number of years than expected one, then does this exam nullifies all that, or will all of that will still have impact on your selection criteria? So we'll cover that also. And then, does this exam guarantee you a job if you take this exam and score well? And the final one, is it a good idea to put your NQT score on your resume for your further job search? So we will be talking about all those questions, we'll answer all that. I'm repeating again, this session is not about the operational or registration details of the exam. Students who are looking for those kind of details can skip the video and can visit tcs.com to get all those details. And rest of the students who are interested in the context of this video, let's get started. Okay, so starting with the number one question, what expectations you should have from this exam? What does this exam do for you? So TCS NQT exam is like that joint entrance test. When you appear in that, you get eligible to apply for lot of companies, and once you apply and appear for the interviews of those companies and you do well in the interview, then you get hired. So this is very practically for people, for freshers who want that platform to showcase their skill to companies. They are for some reason not getting that platform directly from their college. Maybe not many companies are visiting their campuses, or they are applying on the naukri.com but no company responds to them. So this is the platform that once you get eligible to apply in certain number of companies, they will for sure respond your application once you apply to them. So this is that kind of platform and will help directly to those kind of people who are confident about their skills and just need that platform that somebody responds to their application and they land in an interview room. Okay, so now answering the next question, that if you score well, do you get those calls, interview calls automatically, or there's more to it? Guys, you do not get the calls, interview calls automatically. You will have to apply to the companies where it shows that you're eligible to apply. So don't sit idle, just wait for the communication with your scorecard, and once you see the list of companies where you are eligible to apply for it. That's how the application process is. Does 60% criteria applies here as well? To appear for TCS NQT exam, students are not expected to have more than 60%, as in like below 60% students can also apply for the exam and appear in the exam, but it will depend on the company where you are applying for. For example, once you're done with the exam, you receive your scorecard with the name of companies in which you are eligible to apply for. So for example, you are eligible to apply for 20 companies and you apply to all of them. Now say 5 companies out of those 20 companies have the written policy of not hiring freshers below 60%. Then those 5 companies will straight away send you a rejection mail stating that you do not fulfill the criteria. But you can go ahead with the interview process in the rest 15. So I hope that's clear. So it's very important that you clarify beforehand that the company does not have the 60% criteria. It can so happen that once you apply, the recruiter does not filter out your application on the basis of criteria, and once you are there in the interview process, in the first round of interview, the person realizes that you do not meet the 60% criteria and they reject you straight away. So to avoid that frustration for yourself and to save your time, make sure that you double check with the recruiter that there isn't any such criteria. Okay, so now answering the next question. Does a good score in TCS NQT exam guarantee you a job? And the answer is absolutely no. No guys, if you have scored well but you fail to perform well in the interview, then you will not get that job no matter what. So you have to be really careful when you apply and appear for the interviews, that you're ready to rock that one-on-one conversation or one-to-many. Also, please keep in mind that TCS NQT exam is open for various batches like 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22. So people who are passing out in this year in 2021 will always have a greater chance of landing in a job or being accepted in the job than the rest of all. Though it may sound rude and not being given a fair chance along with other people, but that's how it is. I am sharing all of this with you guys so that you have right expectations in your mind from this exam and you don't feel disheartened. And it brings us to a very important question, that is it worth giving this exam? Why you should even appear in this exam when there are a lot of conditions to it? So my answer to people who have this question in mind is, as a fresher, there are very few chances that you get to feel or go through that practical experience of interview or even the coding exam. So take this as a practice session. Go with the mindset of practice session. If you do well and you land in a job, good enough. And if you do not, you get to interact with people, and you at the end of the day will have ample amount of data to analyze yourself, that where you actually lack, why you couldn't land in a job after giving that interview. Now moving on to the further step, which is it a good idea to put your NQT score in your resume? Now a lot of students feel if they put that score in the resume, the recruiter might feel that even after giving that exam he didn't get a job, that's why he's applying with our company. Then they feel it's not a good impression, but that's not the case. It's highly recommended that if you have scored fairly well, I mean it is not a low score, then please put it in your resume. In fact, all the possible exams that you have appeared in your life, please put it in your resume because they give weightage to your resume. So guys, the conclusion is that TCS NQT exam is a great platform for people who are somehow not getting response from companies, are not getting chance to appear in the interviews with companies directly. But if you are attempting this exam with the mindset that this is the new trend and companies are hiring through this exam, that's the reason you should also do it, and doing it will automatically land you in a job, then please don't waste your time, because that's not how it works. So guys, with that we came to the end of this video, and if you still have questions about TCS NQT exam, feel free to mention them in the comment section so that I can take a look and include the answers either in my next video or in the comment section itself. And keep watching more content on Corporate Diaries to be corporate ready, and I'll see you in my next video. Till then, stay safe and healthy. Take care. Bye.